Hello again. I have no doubt at all that almost everybody watching this video is well aware that black people appear on television and in magazines, newspapers and other places in a proportion vastly greater than the 4 or 5% of the population which they represent in Britain. Certainly, more than one person in 20 who appears in advertisements is black. The rules concerning this practice of boosting the visual representation of people of sub-Saharan African ancestry are interesting. Black men, for instance, are always shown as capable and strong, and frequently intelligent and compassionate. In advertisements, they are handsome and masculine, whereas the white men are more often than not shown as being weedy and feeble-looking, often wearing glasses. Has anybody noticed how few black men in advertisements or acting in television dramas wear glasses? The subliminal message is that black men are strong, powerful and dynamic, but white men are physically weak. In dramas, the black men are never villains, and nor are they ever ineffective or dim-witted. They usually solve problems better than white men and are more kind and caring. If you are looking for generic stock images of families or children, then at least half the time black families and children are the default choice. Say if you want to illustrate a newspaper article or something, people always reach for the pictures of black children and black families. Unless, that is, that a news story involves something undesirable, in which case a stock image of a white person is used. If a news item is about street crime or hooliganism, then blurry images or pixelated images of young white men are used, rather than black people. The same applies if there is a piece about, say, prostitution. Blurry images of white women will be used, never black women. The same applies if the piece is about bullying, juvenile delinquency or anything else, drug addiction. It's always stock images of white people. On such occasions, it seems that journalists suddenly find that they have no stock images at all to use of black people. Anything sleazy, criminal or undesirable, it's white people for your images. Here is a recent example. A few days ago, a newborn baby was dumped in the street in the London borough of Newham. The baby was black, and yet the thumbnail to this video shows a photograph used with the news story on the subject, which had the headline, "Newborn baby found wrapped in towel in shopping bag by dog walker." You see, something not quite nice, and it's straight out with the white baby image. Do you think that the news site didn't have any images of black babies, or that it was sheer chance that they chose white people for this image? It was not. The whole business is looking more and more like a deliberate scheme to portray different ethnic groups in a different light. Anything good or praiseworthy, image a black person. Anything disreputable, dodgy or criminal, use the image of a white person. This has become so obvious now that many people hardly even notice it, and it is regarded as being racist even to mention what is so obviously going on.